Stay quiet, okay? Did you turn that off?
Come out.
Turn that one off. Yes.
Yeah, wake up.
How was board game night?
It was fun.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Loud, Confused, and Ready. We are your hosts, Sam.
Cam?
Kip.
Elliot.
Do you guys
Make sure it's
remember
off,
the Yogg?
Oh, dude. Yeah. Absolutely.
I found out that I don't know how to re-download it, even though I purchased it.
Really?
What?
Yeah, because I bought it directly from their website, so I don't know how to. I don't know how to get it.
What game?
Check,
The Yogg?
check.
Not familiar.
Check.
Yogg with us, I thought.
I don't
Oh,
think so.
no. Because we played it at the old podcast at the...
Yeah, I put it on my laptop, which I don't even have anymore.
Well, I own it on Steam.
off?
So
Okay, thank you.
if we ever wanted to do an episode of that, we could.
What is this Yogg?
It's a
Check. Oh, that's my volume. That's why
A
it was all
narrative.
fucked up.
Is
It's,
it J-A-G or J-A-G? Yogg?
It
Y-
is W, or no, yeah, Y-A-W-G-H. Yogg.
The Yogg. And
Basically, the premise is like you have this. That's too loud. Sorry, I'm adjusting this while I'm talking. So basically, there's like you all live in a town. You all pick a different character, and you're like something is gonna happen soon, and you don't really. It doesn't really say what it is. You're basically preparing for it by like going out and doing like questing type things and stuff like that.
The Yogg
So-
will come in 6 weeks, and you must prepare for it. And it's a choose your own adventure. Like each person, there's like 6 locations in the town. There's like the castle, the alchemy tower, the bar, that sort of thing. And at each location, there's 2 different things you can do. So at the bar, you can get in a bar fight, or you can bartend.
And depending on when you go,
I'm not gonna
depending on
fucking
when you
serve
go,
people.
it's like random. So like
Bar fight.
the first time you go to the bar, you might serve, or you might entertain, or you might get in a fight, or you might, the choices aren't always the same every time you go through. So you could play through. We'd probably play through it at least a couple of times.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was interesting.
And I've played it probably 10 times total now, because I've got some other friends interested in it. And
Game doesn't have
so I've
other
seen
friends.
just about everything that can happen. Like I wasn't really getting anything new.
Not enough energy.
Yeah,
but-
it seems like it's one of those things where you really don't want to do it more than a couple of times, or else you'd be.
But the great thing is like at this point, I don't remember all of that and that sort of thing. So I could go back and play it now. And it would be a
same
big
here.
deal.
That's what drugs do. That's what drugs do.
That's
Don't do
true.
drugs.
Do drugs.
I just
that.
have a terrible
I dare
memory
you.
in general.
So
I dare you to drugs.
I saw a study that said it is more likely for intelligent people to try illicit drugs younger than unintelligent people. So, and it was primarily based around marijuana as far as illicit drugs. And stuff.
Okay.
So,
Weed ain't a drug.
we need a drug.
You ever suck dick for weed?
Yes.
Has anyone seen the movie Warcraft?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
Don't say things.
Things die.
I don't believe you.
What's your rating for it?
15 out of 10.
Really?
No.
I certainly felt like it kind of catered to fans of the series, but not to an extent that if you've never played the games that you can't enjoy it.
Okay.
Like there's scenes where there might be a creature from the Warcraft universe, and it has its accompanying sound where if you've played the games, you're like, ah, look at that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't know enough of the lore to know some of the characters that are in the game myself.
Gotcha.
But the locations, Stormwind, Elwyn Forest.
Was Garrosh in it? Garrosh Hellscream?
He's in the... Isn't he?
I'm pretty sure he's the.
I'm pretty sure he was
He's
the...
like the second in command to
Yeah. What's his nuts?
Gul'dan.
Thrall.
Gold?
I don't
Thrall.
know. Well, it's
No, Thrall's not in it at all.
It's one of the Black Hands.
Oh, Thrall's not in it? That's not Thrall?
No, Thrall is not in it. Duratan is the Frost.
Oh, wait, because this is Is this when the Dark Portal first opened?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's way back.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, the guy that's
like
the
Warcraft
first
1.
dark magic.
Okay.
The first dark magic, like the first fell energy orc guy, the caster.
Yeah, Zul'dan.
Oh, Zul'dan. Okay.
Gul'dan.
That's
Is it Gul'dan?
It is Gul'dan. I knew it was Gul'dan. Fuckers.
Okay. So
It was decent. I mean, if you enjoy like the sci-fi or not sci-fi, but like fantasy, like RPG type stuff,
Like furry stuff.
yeah. I mean,
well, I mean, I know, right?
I was like, what?
the
Who fuck is
armor's
that?
the armor's in it. The weapons looked straight out of the game, and so that was pretty cool to see that brought more to life.
That's
The
pretty
CGI in it was fucking amazing. As I mean, Blizzard's always done really well with their CGI
Sure, yeah.
since they started their games.
You can go back and look at the intro cinematic for World of Warcraft when it came out, and it still looks really good.
Yeah.
I
they're,
think.
they're pretty
Absolutely.
awesome. Man.
Yeah, they've always been really good.
The orcs looked really really cool.
So I guess I will go see this obviously because I'm
I will as well.
huge into Warcraft. I used to at least. I love the lore. I think the lore is really cool.
What I really enjoyed was the four obviously really big into Warcraft nerds that sat behind us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just more excited. I actually hope it does well because I want there to be more because there's a lot cooler stories in the lore of Warcraft.
They leave it pretty
this
open.
is like the lamest one, honestly. Like if you get Arthas and whatnot going,
yeah,
like,
dude.
or Illidan Stormrage, like there is some shit that goes on.
You could have Lord of the Rings style quality,
Absolutely.
like just with. Oh my god.
Well, you don't get that with this movie.
No, I'm saying like
exactly.
as far as like saga / like
Sorry.
yeah, them going into it or whatever. Are we
They
going
definitely
right-
leave it. They
right
definitely
now?
leave it open at the end of this one for another movie. I fucking completely lost what I was going to say.
I am recording, but it's not like
Right. Okay.
we've started.
You just are messing with the.
Yeah,
Levels.
I'm just getting things.
I don't know where the fuck I want my.
Do. Yeah, that's my voice. You got you motherfuckers
Hey,
hear that?
so Sam and Cam.
That's weird.
I was talking to Kip
Why is that like
on the way here about a D&D idea I've come up with the other day.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
If everybody's interested, I'll float it tomorrow to everyone else. But so you know how in the past we were talking about doing the Star Wars campaign.
Yeah.
And Graham was going to run that, of course.
I have the PDF for that, by the way.
I don't know if I want to do Star Wars though. I want to do.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I want to do along the same lines, futuristic, possibly space travel, or we could just keep it on Earth. But I want to do like mech assault, Gundam Wing type.
Ooh, Gundam
combat.
Wing.
So my brother did a because we used to play Mech Assault. And
I'm
then we
gonna
got
do
into-
it better.
We went into D&D, and so my brother merged them. So we had mechs and we had D&D.
Yeah.
And we did both of them. He called it Rot because that was his game dev or whatever. But it is super fun.
Yeah.
If you do it, I think it would be amazing.
I think I should be able to find like some templates online for some stuff, but you know I was real big into Armored Core, so we can do stuff where like you can target armor, and do like systems checks and reboots and all sorts of stuff when in the mech combat. But then I was telling Kip we could do some like Mass Effect type abilities like Commando, Infiltrator, like some bionic kind of magic
So you
stuff.
got like two states basically, where you've got like a ground state and then like a mech state.
You should look into Action Hero.
Actually,
It's I think it's called Action Hero, or it just might be called Heroes. But
Hero
they do-
clicks?
No, you fuck. They do a lot of. It's one of the best integrated systems with like adding powers and just like they allow you to add character to your character by like saying, oh, my guy has a burn on his face, so we take a negative to maybe charisma, but that gives you like 2 points that you can put in anywhere else type of deal. So you like customize your character better. So like maybe you have a limp and you walk maybe 5 feet shorter than anyone else. You walk 25 feet instead of 30 feet, and because you have that limp, you have like 3 extra points that you can put into like
Swagger.
It's like a flaw benefit sort of
Yep.
situation.
Yeah. So it's really fun. So you might want to look into Heroes. I think it's just called Heroes.
Did anybody play Divinity Original Sin?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
No.
The only reason why I bring it up is because that reminded me of that. Because when you make your characters, it's like you kind of pick you pick like advantages and disadvantages for like you can it just sort of is one side of the coin or the other for each type of stat. So
Yeah.
I really like those types because I don't know, it forces people who don't normally act like we're a group that normally adds character to who we want to play, right? So we're okay with taking hits and stuff as long as the character's cool and I'm playing as the character. But normal people who you go and play with, they want to do smash and grab. So I like them because it forced people who are like, let's just go kill shit, to be like, oh, well, let's go kill shit with a limp now.
Well, it's in that game. It's not so much that it's like you get a bonus to this, but you take a negative to this status or
Yeah.
whatever. But I don't like that in like a video game. In D&D, I think that'd be fine if we did something that would be kind of cool, having like a flaw and an advantage on something else. But in that game, I don't know the game, so I don't know what's going to benefit me,
Right.
and or what my play style will or will not be
Yeah.
in that game. So that I don't like that. But there's an option in that game to where like you just take nothing, you don't get a perk at all, or a flaw. So I just kind of took that and was like,
Mind your own
fucking
fucking business,
do
apparently.
whatever I want to do.
I don't know where
Bitch, you don't know nothing about me.
That's a
go,
good
man.
point. I mean, the first time that you go through something, when you first go
space
through it,
do I
it's
need?
you don't know how you're gonna play, and you don't.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess, if it's like a personality thing, like it might change the dialogue or something like that. But if
You actually
it's
don't
like
even need any table space.
if it's
really,
like
but-
you
you want
something
to
that's
open
going
the
to affect
cards.
combat, then it doesn't really make any sense to do it that way.
I could do that in like Fallout or like a Siri or Skyrim or something like like I've been playing forever or Mass Effect even, so if we're on that, or Dragon Age. But yeah, Divinity Original Sin, where it's like I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why I didn't get real far in that, because it was so like, okay, go exist in this world. And they didn't give you any direction for what to do
orcs are
or how to
attacking.
level or like anything.
Well, I like games that kind of throw you in the mix, but I haven't seen one that does this yet. But I would prefer, like, my perfect game, I guess, starting out would be they just go, you made your character, you spent 3 hours making your character and naming it and all that good happy stuff. Now, here's your world, and then you have the option to go into tutorials. They're always there, and if you complete the tutorials, you get, like maybe some energy or whatever the fuck it is, like maybe some coin or whatever the currency is, for going through and making sure you know it. But and then having it also sectioned to where like you're like, oh, I don't need to know how to attack or move or any of that bullshit, but I do need to know how to do my ultimate synergize with my teammates' ultimate. You know what I mean? So like you only go to that when you complete that, maybe you get like 50 coin or something like that. So that would be, to me, the best intro to a game.
Is it optional tutorials?
Optional tutorials where you're like, I have no fucking idea, and maybe
Move the
like
left stick.
maybe if
forward
you have
and backward.
you have no idea that this is going to come up, maybe like a thing pops up and goes, hey, you might want to check out the tutorial, and then leaves, like a little text pops up and goes,
Like that little paperclip that used to show up on
Yeah,
like Microsoft
Clippy?
Word. It's like,
Clippy, yeah.
hey, you need help with that?
yeah, I see you're trying to murder all these children, do you need help?
I see you're writing a suicide note. Can I create a template for you?
Did anyone play the game Sacred 2, I believe?
No,
Maybe.
I don't play video games.
I did not.
So I think Sacred 3 is the newest one, and it kind of fell short of what Sacred 2 was, but that was kind of one where just fucking 3 in the game. You made your character real quick. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Give you a couple pointers.
Oh yeah, I think that's
I-
the one I played most of the way through and then hated the ending or the last boss.
I don't know if I ever beat it because I kept making new characters, and that's a game you can put like 300 hours into pretty easily.
I think this was the one that we played
You got like the Anubis
where
type.
you have like a companion that comes in and somebody can play them, right?
I don't know that I always played it with somebody else, so I don't know that I
I think it's that one. Remember when we were staying at your parents, watching their house, and
That
we played?
was Dungeon Siege.
You're right. That was Dungeon
Dungeon
Siege 3.
Siege was pretty good.
I thought that's what you were talking about. I was going to bring it up because I remember us getting to the last boss and getting absolutely butt fucked.
Like every time.
Every time we went, it was just like, "Brrrah," and we just died. And so we were like, you know what?
Literally not a problem
Let's
with
just
the
pretend we did it.
entire. Yeah, we literally no problem with the entire game. Enjoyed most of it. Got to that last fight. Couldn't survive more than like 10, 15 seconds. It was literally over.
Yeah, it was
within
crazy.
seconds. It was crazy. And I tried having him come in and help with the extra character. Nothing. We couldn't do anything. So I was like, fuck this. And there wasn't really a way to go back and grind or anything.
We played through a lot of that together, I think.
That sucks
Because I remember
it's not like we're a bunch of slouches when it comes
Right.
to
Right.
video
Well,
games.
because it's not skill based, it's stat based.
Yes.
So like it doesn't matter how good you play the game, if you have way less health than you're supposed to, then you're just gonna die. There's not some of the stuff is unavoidable and it's just it sucked.
It was. I really enjoyed the game.
That pissed me off too, yeah.
Okay, well,
Let's play this game.
now that we had like a segment all of its own.
Right. Okay.
You're welcome. Thanks again for listening to LCR. Now's a good time to settle in, get comfy, and click on one of these links and fire up a new video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on this video and what you'd like to hear on our future episodes.